Welcome to Graced by Rain, a podcast about the beauty in life. I'm your host, Elaine Shircliff. Welcome back, everybody. This is the last episode of Season 5. Season 6 will kick off sometime in September. I kind of covered that a little bit in the last episode. So, now this one is a special advice for content creators and journalists. It's about Taylor Swift. It's about what you can learn from the Kelce brothers and Taylor Swift, actually. The other day, Taylor Swift announced her 12th album on the New Heights podcast. And it was incredible. If you didn't watch it, you should, because it is an amazing example of how you should support your friends and the people you love. I mean, come on, did you see Jason Kelce's face? Did you see his face? He was so excited for her. Like, it was a true definition and representation of support and love. And I'm here to tell you right now is you have to surround yourself with those kind of people, okay? As a content creator, as a journalist, especially in sports, it can get lonely and it can be cutthroat, and it doesn't need to be. It can be competitive. I am all for a good competition. You know, like, I can't be the best if I'm not surrounded by the best. Correct? Correct. We should be lifting each other up. You know, it doesn't have to be as cutthroat as it is, as cutthroat as people make it, or as cutthroat as people don't realize they're making it. A lot of people get excluded from things all the time. They don't talk about other writers. They don't support each other. It's not there all the time. And I think that this episode and the way in which Jason Kelce reacted is so important, okay? Because for me, any of my friends in the writing world, even if I'm trying to reach the same exact goal that they're reaching, and if they achieve it before me, guess what, baby? I achieved it too. Your win is my win, and my win is your win. And we are all in this together, and we should be excited. Did you get an interview with someone that maybe I wanted? Okay, guess what? You're gonna fucking rock it. You're gonna rock it. And I know you are, because I know you and I work with you and I love you. And this is how we should be living our lives, right? Like, a lot of times people are writing independently and it gets, or content creating independently, or, you know, like, you might only have one or two people in that locker room with you, beside you. Like, why wouldn't you just lift each other up and take each other along for the ride? Like, I feel like it makes it more fun also. And maybe it's just because I love people so much. I don't know. But I think the standard should be my wins are your wins and your wins are mine. And we can just lift each other up and support and get super excited when we release a really good article, or we finish a project that we liked, or that we interviewed someone that we really wanted to interview. We hit a milestone, no matter how big or small it is, or we have like an accolade or something that was bestowed upon us. Like, we should be doing that for each other. Even if we're in the same job, right? Like, let's work together more and get excited. And if you're surrounded by people who aren't excited for you, like, you gotta leave that situation. Especially, guys, girls, Pick the right partner, okay? Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift finally pick the right partners for them. They make time. They're hyped for each other. I mean, seriously, if they are not hyped for whatever you're working on, if they are not screaming in excitement for you, I mean, some people just don't scream in excitement, but if they're not, even internally screaming in excitement for you when you go viral, when you reach a goal or a dream, you win an award, if they aren't promoting you, it's time to move on. They are not it. They are not it for you. Okay? If they don't take the time to support you, or they are jealous, or worse, they don't care, move on. Cut them loose, because you don't need that in your life. You don't need that negativity and that energy. And it doesn't have to be, just from like a journalist standpoint. Like, say you work at a grocery store and you want employee of the month. If they're not fucking stoked for you, bye. Goodbye. Gone. Even the little wins are exciting wins, and to share them with someone, especially your partner, is how it should be. Because here's the thing, and people will be like, oh, I don't have time for this, like, I put my stuff up and I go. Well, first of all, why do you just put your stuff up and leave? Like, especially if you're putting it all over social media, be a little social, okay? But secondly, like, you don't have time to check in on your partner or someone that you want to be with, or your friends. Like, you don't have time to just check and see if they've done something cool. And I know in like the height of things, it makes it tough, especially if you're both in sports and the season's just crazy. I get that. But here's the thing. If Travis Kelce and Taylor Miss I'm busy 360 days of the year Swift can support each other out loud, in public, and in private, guess what? I can support you and you can support me, okay? You have to make time to support other people, not because you expect something back, but it's a lonely road if you are only out for yourself, okay? It is a lonely road if you don't try to build other people up. And also, I don't know, there's just something for me about seeing people get to achieve their dreams and their goals and their passions that just, like, I don't know, it makes me so happy. It's such an incredible thing to watch. It's one of the more beautiful things in life, right? Like, we all have our goals and we all have our dreams, big, small, medium, and when you can achieve them, it's so great. And when you can see other people achieve theirs and see the smile on their face and the happiness and just like the light that comes out of them when they do those things, it's just perfect and it's beautiful and I love it. So listen to that episode and watch clips from it, and learn something from the way that the Kelce brothers and the Kelce family supports Taylor Swift and vice versa. Just always making the time and always getting jazzed, and like, if it's not your thing, it's not your thing that they're doing, but it's their thing. And if you're friends with them and if you truly love them, you will love that they are getting to do the thing that they love, you know? As a content creator and journalist already, as someone who's in it, I beg you, beg you to make your life easier and better and create relationships with other journalists and content creators and lift them up. Lift them up, especially if they're your friends. If they're your friends and it's something good that they've done, something, that interests you, retweet it, smash that like button, repost it. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. I will say, during the height of the season, I do make a schedule. Okay. And like once a week, every other week, something like that, I pick a day and I go through and, listen to podcasts of my friends and the people I love, read articles of my friends, look at their content on, on TikTok, YouTube videos, stuff like that. And I just spend that day or that night and I'm just going through it, favorite. I am retweeting it. If it's something that like really, really resonated with me, I'm like, hey, this is what I liked about it. You should do it. And even then, like sometimes I'll just randomly put out there, like, support them. They're so good. I love them. Like, I think that this world, and especially journalism and content creating and podcasting, it can be so much better if we allow it to be better. I want all of us, especially, like in the sport that I cover and the league that I cover, there's so few AHL content creators and writers and podcasters actually in the locker rooms. There's so few people who cover the teams exclusively. And I think that for the sake of the league as well, we should be working together to support each other. And if you're in the farm system as well, so like we should be supporting people in the ECHL and the NHL, especially if they're in the same organization. So like I should be supporting people that cover the Walleye and I should be supporting people that cover the Red Wings, right? Even though I grew up my whole life not liking the Red Wings. But I cover the Griffins full time now, and that's their dad. The Wings are their dad, and the Walleye are their sons. So it's time to work together, and I'm all for it. And there are so many great people who cover those three teams that like I'm excited for this season to really like have people in the locker with me, have people who hopefully will support me. And life is just so much better when you have people who support you and you support them. Like I said, your win is my win and my win is your win. And I hope to take so many of you along on the ride this season. It's going to be so much fun and I'm excited. So watch the latest episode of New Heights. I'll link it in the show notes and just kind of vibe and learn from them. I know some of you hate Taylor Swift. I don't care. It's not about that. It's about the vibe and support that these people give her and that the Kelces get from her. That's all I'm saying. All right, guys. See you in season 6 in September. Try not to miss me too much. While I'm gone, remember to be kind and love always.